for calling the Tilton. This is Liz. How may I help you today? Liz, I've got some fabulous tea for you. Oh, Nat, perfect timing. I just had the most annoying confrontation that I need to vent about, but you first, please. Oh, I'm intrigued. But okay, so you know we acquired the hotel next door, right? The boutique property with 40 rooms? Yes, I remember you telling me that. Right, so it's about 100 years old and it has this whole history to it, and when our owners acquired it, it was in rough shape. Old rooms, mold, and decrepit 80s era furniture. Like, it has been a process to renovate. Yeah, I'd imagine. But it's actually almost done. 30 of the 40 rooms are completely renovated and they're beautiful, and the last 10 are still basically time capsules, but they got all the mold out, replaced the beds, and gave it a good scrub. So we still sell those rooms, but just for dirt cheap. Well, I'd hope so. Well, apparently a few months ago, a group sent an inquiry through a travel agency for that hotel, and the only rooms that were available for the time that they were looking at were the old ones. And we sent them pictures, we told them all about the conditions of the room, and basically just advised them not to book them. Heck, they could just book at your main hotel. Right? And we've worked with this group before too. They are very high maintenance. So we basically told the travel agency that it was better for everyone involved if they just didn't book the new hotel. But let me guess, they didn't listen, huh? Of course they didn't. The person from the travel agency representing the group said that the rooms were fine, the price was fair, and that they wanted to proceed anyway, even though we told them they really shouldn't. Oh, come on. You have to know the rooms are bad when the hotel is trying not to sell them to you, right? How is that not a sign? And literally every single month since they booked, we have told the travel agency, hey, we don't think this is gonna end well, and they just don't listen. And when we brought it up to the owner, he was like, well, they said it's fine and we sent them pictures, so... I mean, fair, you did tell them what they were getting themselves into. I know, the owner was right, but when check-in day came, even my boss said, I have a bad feeling about this. And what happened? Literally, just as we expected, the group showed up and absolutely hated the rooms. The group leader asked to talk to my boss and told them that the rooms didn't meet expectations and that they need to be moved to the renovated rooms. Which, of course, wasn't possible, otherwise we would have put them in there in the first place. Oh my gosh. The travel agency literally had told the group nothing about the rooms. My boss ended up CCing them into the email chain with the travel agency, proving that we fully disclosed what the rooms were like. What ended up happening? The group up and left early and found their own accommodations on their own, and now the travel agency is trying to get us to refund them for these rooms that we specifically warned them about. Like, we told them this would happen. That's insane, right? If the agency misrepresented those rooms to their guests, then that is entirely their fault. We told them everything about the conditions of those rooms, encouraged them not to book. Like, what more could we have done? Literally nothing. But you want to know what's wild? What? We just had our own group booking drama. Oh, I'm sat. What happened? Well, we just had a pretty large group of people come and stay with us on business. Their boss booked all the rooms and put his rewards account on all of them. Oh, but I didn't think a single person could put their rewards account on several rooms. Usually they can't, but this guy went through our event planner program. Oh, I forgot about that. We have something similar too. Right, so since that boss went through the program and is paying for all of the rooms, he gets all the points for the reservations. Right. Okay, I'm on the same page now. Well, some of his employees did try to put their rewards accounts on the reservations, but I explained to them that as per corporate policy, the one who is paying for the rooms is the one who is supposed to earn the rewards. Oh, I bet they didn't like that. I got some pushback, but they backed off whenever I pointed out that, they weren't the ones paying for the room. However, there was one employee who managed to change it to his rewards account because he talked to someone who didn't know about the policy. Uh-oh, did the boss find out? Nope, I noticed it in time and changed it back to his boss's account. But today, I got a call from that employee asking why he didn't get the rewards. I explained to him that as per policy, his boss was the one who got the credit unless he wanted to provide an alternative form of payment. Exactly, you want the points, you pay for it. Well, this guy gets all bent out of shape and tells me that I can't remove his rewards account from his reservation without his permission, which, yes, I can, and that it's not his fault that the employee who checked him in didn't know the policy. What, dude? I told him that as part of the team, it's my job to fix mistakes when I see them, and that I had told my coworker that she wasn't allowed to change the rewards account on those type of reservations. Period. End of story. You'd think so, but no. He proceeded to tell me that it's fraud for me to do that I'm not allowed to take his rewards account off of his reservation. What? Isn't it technically fraud for him to put his account on that reservation? Yes, but he just kept going off saying you just took it off of your own accord. You just took it off without asking permission, without being told to do so. Like, yes, dude, I don't need permission to do my job. That part, yes. And then he told me he's going to report me to my boss and to corporate. Oh, you mean the same people who put those policies in place and get mad when you don't enforce them? The very same. I told him to, yes, please, go ahead and tell them that I am following the rules. Maybe I'll even get a reward. Oh my gosh, that would be the best. Uh-huh.